guys. Hey, welcome to this Drop Talk. Today, we're going to talk about some really exciting things, have some amazing stories, have some good friends with us. You're going to hear from Miss Kelly soon, Andrea, Melanie. They have amazing stories. And if you're on this, that means either you've heard about these body balancing drops, these skinny drops, or maybe you've seen them use it, or maybe you're not. Maybe your friend just reached out and like, you got to come check this out. Regardless, by the end of this, you're going to get all educated on what it's all about. And if you're interested, we'd love to help you, partner with you on your wellness goals. And there's a really cool opportunity I'll plug in at the end as well too. But who here is kind of getting ready for, you're out of the first part of this year and you're starting to think about summer now. Like it's springtime and it's summer. You're kind of going out there now, depending on the weather. Like there's some shift, right? Maybe it's a post-Easter thing. And one of those things that I've been resonating with and reflecting on is, how's my wellness? How am I feeling? Did anyone feel a little bit stressed out this year, to be honest? Like there were some stressful moments and there's a lot going on. And one thing that I know for me at least is I said, I want to commit to being my best health ever. Because who here would agree that if you don't have your health, I mean, you don't really have anything, right? You could have all the money in the world. If you're not well, then it's not a fun situation. So we want to share with you something today that we know has helped many, many people, and we know can help you as well too. But I'll start with this, which is kind of a little bit of a check. And look at this list: mood swings, headaches, night sweats, food cravings, hot flashes. We're going to talk a lot about hot flashes today, fatigue, weight gain. But who here has ever experienced any of these? Or maybe you know somebody that has experienced any of these as well. Yeah, it's a lot of people that deal with all this. And all of these are actually symptoms of hormone imbalance. And that's the biggest thing I want you to catch today, because I didn't know that. I got introduced to these drops in this company 13 years ago. I was in a weight loss journey. I was trying to lose some fat. I grew up a chubby kid. Any chubby kids growing up? I was cute and round and plump. And so I always wanted to be a little bit more fit. And I knew the right things to do. But I'm sure you might be like me, where you've tried to diet, exercise, it's just not working. It's, food tastes too good. And then I heard about these drops. And while I was skeptical, I saw the science and I gave it a shot. I ended up losing 25 pounds in 40 days with no exercise purposely. I got a six-pack for the first time in my life. And I've been able to keep that off for all of this time. And since then, I've just realized there's so many people dealing with all these issues of hormone imbalance. So we've traveled the world with this. I was on a phone with Australia and New Zealand and Europe and everywhere today, including here as well too, because the world needs better health these days. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of understanding on what this is, where does it come from? We partner with this company called Partner Co. They're huge on wellness. We have a lot of different brands. So if you have other concerns or needs, wellness specifically, talk to the friend that connected here. We can give you some more information. But the star of the show really are these drops we'll talk about, and why they're different is because they're certified, they're tested, they're proven. So Dina, this isn't your run-of-the-mill, go to Target, endearingly known as Target, and get your vitamins, right? This is something you won't find on the store shelf because it's certified, it's high level, it's clinically proven, meaning it's safe, it's effective. That's why for the past 13 years, it's done so well. And the question is, well, what are these drops all about? So these two little droppers, you put them in your tongue 3 times a day. The ingredients are all natural, homeopathic, plant-based, and it helps you to balance your hormones. Specifically, there's 4 we're talking about. Insulin. Who here's heard of insulin before? Right? That's when, if you have insulin resistance, that leads to diabetes and blood sugar issues, right? So we're talking about a fat storage hormone that gets out of whack because of life. Cortisol. How about, I think a lot of us are familiar with cortisol. That's the stress one, right? It's when you're late for your appointment and you're like, oh my gosh, right? Cortisol is at an all-time high, which leads into so many different types of illnesses. Cortisol actually affects all 50 hormones in your body, by the way. So if cortisol is not balanced, it can lead into some negative stuff. We also have the appetite hormones and metabolizing hormones of leptin and ghrelin. Ghrelin, like to say, is like if your ghrelin's out of control, you'll feel like a gremlin. Who here's ever been hangry before? You're just like, oh my gosh, I need something right now. It's because these hormones are out of balance. So when you take these 2 drops, the ingredients in them help you to balance those hormones. And when those are balanced, what do you get? Better mood, craving control, digestion gets better. And if you're looking to lose weight, who here would like to lose 5 pounds, 7 pounds, maybe some more as well too. If you're doing what you know to do anyway, eat well, drink water, sleep, the normal stuff, you'll double the speed of your weight loss. And that's clinically proven. So if you're in a rush to get to where you want to get to and you want to do it in a healthy way that you won't rebound, the drops, that's why they've been so popular. But don't take my word for it. We have many, 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 many stories of people that have done this and done well. All body types, all ages, all backgrounds. It's a super safe program. But I wanted to bring up some of my friends today to share their experiences because they're all different. Kelly, you're first on my screen. Miss Kelly, I've known you now for a couple months. If you guys don't know Kelly, she's just a bundle of energy and joy all the time. And Kelly, tell us, what were some of the challenges you're experiencing with your health before the drops, and then what did you experience?
So I probably for 2 years been going through perimenopause, gaining weight, trying to do anything and everything to lose weight. And instead, it seemed like every week I was just putting on 2 pounds. I would eat healthy, exercise. Oh, I'm 2 pounds heavier again. Went to my doctor, did all the stuff. Their only suggestion was to do the shots.
Mm.
And I was not interested in that. I'm also a hairdresser, and I had seen lots and lots of people come in that are losing their hair from it. And so,
Mm.
anyways, that was not for me. And I'd seen some friends posting about these drops. So I thought, all right, gonna give it a shot. And I did. Started, I believe it was the 23rd of January. I am down 17 pounds,
Wow.
over 10 inches.
Wow.
Um, and I had hot flashes every hour, literally every hour, and sweating at night. It was horrible. It was about a month. It took about a month before my hot flashes started to go away, but they did.
Wow.
And I sleep great. I have so much more energy, no cravings of any sugars and stuff like that anymore. And I just feel really good. Like really
Wow.
good. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh my
it's
God.
I'm so excited.
That's huge. Now, I don't have personal experience with hot flashes, but I've heard they are very devastating and very annoying. So
Yes.
to see every
Very.
hour?
I
Wow.
had them literally every hour.
Oh my
And like I said, I'm a hairstylist and I'd be
God.
doing people's hair and I, they know me for a long time now and they're like, oh, having a hot flash. They could tell face is bright red. I'm starting to, yeah, it
Oh
was
my
not
God.
fun.
Oh
I'm,
my
I'm
God.
fanning myself while I'm out there and yeah. So I'm so excited and happy to not have that anymore.
We're so proud of you. Super excited for
Yeah.
you. Let's give Kelly a big
Yeah.
round of applause. That is amazing. Like,
Yeah.
that's literally a life completely different. And
Oh,
yeah, Kelly,
yeah.
I'll bring you back up in just a little bit too. The only hot flash you'll have now is a nice splash and flash of pink that you're wearing. So, which looks really good on you, by the way. So
Thank
that's
you.
huge. And along the way, you also then introduced your friend Melanie here as well too.
Mhm.
And Melanie, you've been on the journey for a little bit shorter, but you're on your journey. You've started it. And if you don't mind me asking some of the questions, like what were some of the things that you were struggling with your health, and what have you experienced so far?
I, you know, I still have my extra weight from when I had babies, which
Mm.
they're now 30 years old. So,
Mm.
I still have the last 10 to get rid of. So I ultimately would like to get rid of that, but the hot flash was my thing. Once Kelly said it was working for her, because I would go for like 2 weeks and just for a little bit, and I thought that okay, I can handle this. But then it started getting every 15 minutes all night. So I wasn't sleeping. And the medication they wanted to put me on, or they did put me on, over $600 and had to go through hoops to get it. And it's hard on your kidney and liver. So I don't want to be on that kind of stuff. So I think I'm at 3 weeks on Friday with the drops. And I, for the last 10 days, have not had a hot flash. And I have taking my prescription. I weaned myself off of that. And I have to say it's working.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
My main thing.
Yes. And have you lost weight yet? Or are you still working on
I'm about 3 pounds. About 3 pounds.
That's like in the positive direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm not as hungry. My meal portions aren't as big. And I was one that every afternoon had to have a Diet Pepsi or chocolate after lunch. And I don't even want that anymore. So I'm eating, I'm not exercising any different than what I have been doing. And so I'm very, very hopeful for this.
We're so pumped for you. That's a big deal. My gosh, you haven't had a hot flash in 10 days. That worked really fast. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Melanie, congrats.
Thank you.
For tons of love as well too. And what I love is these are like real stories, right? These are real people. And I love the rawness. I just love the authenticity of that. And you're on the journey. I already know you check back a week from now, it's going to be different. You check back a month from now, it's going to be different. But that already in itself, massive, massive win. And finally, I'd love to bring up Andrea here. Andrea, we're gonna share some photos here that you've shared privately, but I don't know if have you shared them publicly, like in a big way before? You have. Okay, feel free to mute yourself, by the way. But
I'm sorry about that.
There you are, hey, Andrea. All right. So what happened here? What are we looking at here?
You're looking at my fat. I am I'll be 56. So I've been in the menopausal stage for years because I also had a hysterectomy when I was 30 and that threw me into surgical menopause. And so I had endometriosis. That's why I had the hysterectomy. So I've always struggled with some level of hormone issues. And last September, so when I joined, I joined because I was seeing all of this stuff coming up online about hormone balancing and naturopath, holistic. And that just really was like, okay, I've got to know more about this. So I started on the drops right away. As soon as I got them last September, I lost a few pounds, lost some inches. But I didn't take the pictures. And I know that's something that we really try to emphasize to people is, you need to take your measurements. Don't get on the scale. Don't worry about the scale as much as how you feel. You need to take those pictures. Well, I stupidly did not. So of course, when people started reaching out, they want to know your story. They're not as interested. I mean, yeah, they see all those things, but bottom line, they come to you and they go, hey, do these really work? And, I could say, yeah, I've lost this or that, but what they really want to see is your results. So in January, we had that 21-day challenge and I forced myself to go ahead and take those pictures. I was, I guess I'm at the point in my life, I don't really care anymore. I'm like, whatever. So I joined the challenge and these are the week later.
Yeah,
ones.
This is the week one.
So this was literally January 6th. And then the next one was like the 14th, I believe.
Yeah.
So within a week, you can already see my muffin top is shaving down. And then I don't know if you have the one from the very beginning of March, but I felt like I knew I was still losing weight. I was still losing inches. And so I took that one and the pictures really are the best story because I myself, when you look at yourself every single day, you know that you don't see it. And so I thought I was still losing inches. I wasn't really on the same, eating program we were doing during the 21-day, but I was like, and my husband was like, yeah, I can totally tell. So I took the picture and I'm like, yeah, I can definitely see around my midsection has slimmed way down. And I mean, I still got a ways to go. And it's really more my fault because I haven't been trying really hard. But one thing that I love about the drops too, I know I'm rambling on here,
You're
but
good. You're good.
is the cravings. I craved Starbucks coffee every day. Like 5, 6 days a week, I was running down there. And now I rarely want a coffee, and when I do, I almost want to gag. There, I mean, it's really weird what this has done to curb that craving for me, and to the point where I just don't even want it anymore.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Who are you?
I know. That's what I want to know, and I think other people that know me well enough to go like, what's going on with you?
Yes, the body's getting balanced, and when it does, and all those cravings, they really do shift. And it's very crazy because you live in your body, and just putting them side by side, that's amazing, Andrea. So that's you not trying. That's good results for not trying.
That
for
was the
sure.
week picture, but yeah, then in March, I had, from the time the 21-day challenge was over, and then the beginning of March, that other picture was,
Amazing.
I still was continuing to lose, even though I wasn't
Right.
really specifically working at it. Yeah.
So good. Oh my gosh. Andrea, huge congrats. Love it. And the journey continues, which, by the way, who here would love an opportunity to, of course, who here would want to be healthier, just in general, right? You're here because you're like, I would want to feel better. But who here wouldn't mind an opportunity to make that sweeter? How about encouragement and community and fun and prizes, and maybe an opportunity to win some cash, maybe like $9,000 worth of cash prizes that are going on. So we have, starting May 23rd, actually May 12th, sorry. We have what Andrea was just talking about, a body balance challenge that is happening in North America. Anybody can join. We got 4 weeks in this to do your best to win up to $1,000 cash prizes. You'll get a professional photo shoot. And we have different categories. Some of you are looking to lose weight. Some of you are just looking for an overall transformation. Some of you are going for fitness. And all you have to do is simply grab a set of the drops and you're in, and then you'll register. And every week we have coaching for you. Every week we have the best of the best that have helped people around the world keep you accountable. Who here knows that you can be healthier, but we just don't do the things sometimes because life gets in the way, right? But like what Andrea said, is she used this as an opportunity to get her to do what she needed to do anyway. And we want to help you to do the very same thing as well too. All right. So join in with us. Be a part of this with us. This is open for every single one. I'd even encourage, bring some friends to this as well too. It's way more fun that way. And we're going to be able to have some really cool experiences together. Okay. So the drops are fantastic. They work with all different types of goals and body types and everything. My friend Fina Toscano, she's a retired, she's a nurse. She was using this she had thyroid issues. And for some reason, her thyroid got balanced as she was using this, and she didn't need her meds anymore. She lost weight as well too. Russell, knows a guy with a dad bod. So poke him in the dad bod later today and be like, hey, you need to get on this. Russell lost 27 pounds in 1 month. You know, Maria was on hormone replacement therapy. She's out here in Southern California. When she started using the drops, she noticed she didn't need those anymore. So it's just amazing what happens when you put the right things into your body. Okay. So the question is, how do you get started? There's a couple different ways to consider. Number one, you can become a customer. Get back with a friend that connected you. You can either get a 1 month supply. It's $176 full retail. Absolutely worth it. You're going to get amazing results. Or here's the truth. Most people we've seen, you heard from Kelly's story, you heard from Andrea's story, Melanie's going to be like this too. It's a process because our bodies didn't get to where they are overnight. They're not going to get to where we want them to be overnight as well too. We've seen our clients that use this for 3 months plus get the best results. So you might even consider getting a 4-pack of this, and you save 25%. You save like $43 per box. So every box is just $133 instead of $176 when you get them in a 4-pack. You can also subscribe and save more if you like. So get back to the friend that connected you here. They might even have a special promotion themselves as well, and they can absolutely help hook it up for you as well too. All right. So that's one way. Another thing to consider, who here feels like you might know some people that could benefit from this? Give me a wave or put a me in the comments. You're like, you know what? My mom, my sister, my my cousin. I just talked to someone today. A lot of people need this. So a way that you can save money, even get your products paid for, even earn some, get a couple people with you. You can partner with the company for one-time lifetime $30 membership. You get more discount, and a 4-pack is $371. If you share 3 of them for $150 each, it's $450. You pay for your pack, you get your product paid for, and you're now sharing the love with other people as well too. So we have a lot of people. They're like, hey, let me grab a couple of friends. Let's go do this together. Maybe husband wife combo or friend, whoever. They split that, and they're having a great experience there. And you have an opportunity when you share this with others, because I know who here is the type of person that if you found something good, it was legitimately helping you and you felt it could help others, that you would actually share it with people. It's like going to a good movie, going to a good restaurant. You're like, I'd recommend this, right? We want to share the things that really help us. You can earn 30% any single time you share this with others as well too. Okay. And final thing to consider, some of you might be looking at this and you're like, there's a lot of people that need this. Or maybe you're in a place right now in your life where you're like, I'm looking for an adventure. I don't like my job, or I'd like to help my retirement, or I'd like to be able to have some more spending money for vacations, kids, whatever. You might consider partnering with our movement because this is taking the world by storm. Last year in North America, drop sales increased by 10x because people are seeing this message. They understand they need to balance their hormones. They're looking for a solution. They'd rather not go for the shot, nothing against the shot. But who here's a type 2 where if you could have a more natural way to heal yourself, you'd rather do that first, right? Like rather than go the other route. So people see that. And just like Kelly said, I just want to try something more natural, holistic first. And they love this. It's cheaper. It's more impactful, I'd say. And I'd say it's longer lasting as well, too. Melanie, you said you're spending it was $600 a month?
It was $645 and insurance was arguing with me about paying for it. So
Gosh, that's crazy. That's a lot. Yeah, Jamie said it well, no side effects. Yeah. There's no contraindications with the drops. Like it's super helpful. So if you want to partner with us, we have a really fun group. We're going to help you win vacations. We're going to help you build something significant. Right before this, I was breaking down, we have a whole 6-figure blueprint. I was breaking them down with their team. So we have systems in place where we're actually going to show you really simple. You're not going to be the Amway person, the Herbalife person, the Avon person. Nothing against those companies. They're amazing. But we're going to show you how to have people come to you. You don't have to be that annoying friend, the one that pesters people, the one that sells people. You make a couple simple posts. We give them to you. People start asking you questions. They're knocking on your door like, oh, what are these? We give you little simple responses and you start generating income. You start making some sales. Melanie, you just started and you've already made some sales. Is that right?
I've sold 4.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How is the experience, honestly? Is it hard to do? Like, what have you experienced with it?
No, it's not hard to do. The main thing for people, I have people interested, but it's the price. They don't want to spend that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, everyone's interested in it. It's just getting them to commit to it. So
Wow, that's 4. That's not bad at
I mean,
all.
why would you not want to do it? I mean,
Exactly. It's a no-brainer.
yeah.
I love that.
I mean, if I can get off my other medications, then this is just going to be well worth it.
Wow. Huge congrats, Melanie.
Thank
Such
you.
an inspiration for sure. Andrea, I know that you have been a fan and you're a student and everything. What have you enjoyed most about the business aspect? What have you found to be different or refreshing here?
I think the sense of community, they're definitely, everybody is always very positive and they're very encouraging and they're for each other. It's not like you're competing against anyone. It's really just a sense of community.
Absolutely. Who here agrees we need more love in the world? It gets stressful out there, right? So I probably, just like what you said, Andrea, if you're with us, I will warn you, you're going to have so many friends. You're going to get loved on. You're going to have a lot of positivity in your life. If you don't like that, then you might not want to be a part of it. But if you do, then you're welcome. So Andrea, thanks so much for sharing that. It's a very important piece. I know people spend tons of money and time in other places that many times don't give that. And Kelly, you've been around business for a while. Like you're an entrepreneur, not only just in your hairdresser business, you've been in the wellness space, like a lot of different things. What have you seen about this business, the systems in place? Like what's been unique for you in your experience?
Unique, I just think that it's it works. They work. And the community, like Andrea said, that everybody's so helpful, so wonderful, so encouraging. And I just really want to help people, help them with whatever, any of those things that, they might have. Because it has been a life changer, really. The past few months, I am just so much happier
Mm.
and feel good. So I just want that for everybody.
So simple, but that's how it works.
Mhm.
That's literally what it is. Kelly, thank you so much. Huge congratulations. You're doing amazing things here. And I get inspired being around you. You're so bubbly. I'm just like, I can never have a bad day around Kelly. So absolutely. Who here is the type of person that you honestly, generally, you do like helping people? Like if you had an opportunity, you're like, yeah, I'd love to be able to extend the hand. And that's really who does well in something like this. They're not the high-powered saleswoman that's, trying to push things down people's throat. They care and they see something genuine, and then it starts to scale. And we have systems in place to do that. All right. So with that said, after seeing this, consider your next steps. Get back to your friend for any additional questions or getting started. You could be a customer. So whether you grab one, there's other products we have too, but you might investigate that with your friend. Whether you grab one, or maybe you might consider that 4-pack. Maybe you'll split that with your friends and do the body balance challenge with us. Who's going to do that with us, by the way? Like, we need more people with us. It's going to be so much fun. And I will promise you this. I will tell you, I've been doing this for 13 years. We've done a challenge like this almost every year. No joke. This community always trains the most winners in these challenges. All right. The January one, we took half of the top prizes. We're going to continue to win those as well, too, because we care. We want to maximize your experience here and everything. Okay. So get back with your friend if you just want to become a customer. Some of you might be thinking, man, I can refer this. I can share this, right? Maybe a little side thing for me. I wouldn't mind doing something like that, get wholesale pricing too. You might consider partnering with a $30 membership, grab a 4-pack or whatever else that you want as well too. Consider that. And finally, you might be like Jamie, she is on fire. Jamie's like, all right, there's a lot of people that need this right now. Jamie might be the type of person like, the world needs this. I see an opportunity. I want to help people. I want to see what this whole 6-figure blueprint's all about. If that's like you, then there's no limits to this. Partner with us. We'll get you onboarded in a really simple system. We have a system where in 7 days on social media, done for you things, you can make profit, you can make money. We've seen most people make hundreds of dollars in their first week. And it's really simple to do. So simple. My friends that are in their 70s that grew up on typewriters can do this as well too. So we'll just hand you that and we'll be able to help you together. All right. So with that said, it's an honor to have you guys on here. Kelly, you're an inspiration. Andrea, thank you for just being. Andrea is just that consistent voice of reason and calm. And Melanie, it's so exciting to see your story continue to unfold and everything. Get back to your friend if you want more information on this. And with that, honored to be here with you guys. All right. We'll chat with you soon.